What is up, guys? Anthony, aka Disney Freak 309 here, and we are here at EPCOT today for the very first day for the Flower and Garden Festival. One of my favorite festivals here at EPCOT because EPCOT turns into something different. There are so many vibrant flowers and topiaries all over the park, and it really makes this park feel more special. So let's go and hop into EPCOT and check out what this festival has to offer. The first stop has to be at EPCOT because the Fruit Loop shake is my favorite thing at the festival. Okay, so we went to EPCOT. We got almost everything except for the avocado toast and the biscuit and gravy. Now, I've had the avocado toast 2 years ago. You can check out that video. But the Fruit Loop shake, which was the thing I was most excited for because I love it, they changed the color of it. This used to be blue. So I don't know what happened. They also changed the name. It used to be called the Fruit Loop shake. Now it's just called the Fruit Cereal Shake. So they got rid of the loop. So I hope it's good. Here we go. It's still good, but just the presentation doesn't look the same. This is an ugly color. The blue with the color of the Fruit Loops was perfect. I don't know what happened. We also have these cinnamon bites, which they're a new addition to me. I was here 2 years ago. I wasn't here last year, so maybe they were from last year. Let's rip it in half. Let's try it. Spectacular. And the bacon on it, who would have thought bacon and cinnamon bites? They go well. I'm gonna go from cinnamon bites to shrimp.
Yeah, that's nasty.
I probably made a mistake eating the cinnamon bites first before the shrimp, but we'll try this. Also, they didn't take the tails off the shrimp, so I gotta remember not to eat the tail. I don't really eat seafood too much. All in one bite.
Tail.
That's pretty good, actually. So unfortunately, it did start to rain, but I do want to rate everything that I had at EPCOT. Now, the Fruit Loop shake, spectacular like always, but I don't know if the color changed the taste of the shake. It did taste super similar. It was a little bit off, but it was still, I think, a 5 out of 5 for me. The cinnamon bites also a 5 out of 5. And the shrimp, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I've never had like grits before, but shrimp and grits, I give it like a 4.5 out of 5. It was actually really, really good. Now, after EPCOT, I was walking towards the main area, and there was a cart outside where they were just giving out free Uncrustables, and I got a free raspberry Uncrustable. So that's like a free $5. If you go to the resorts and buy an Uncrustable, it's like $5.25. So like, let's go, making real money moves right here. I've never had a raspberry Uncrustable, so I'll have to try that another day when I'm feeling broke and don't want to spend money. But I do want to try some other stuff here at the festival. Because it's raining, I think I'm gonna head over to the Odyssey building because it's indoors and there are some more items. And honestly, I really didn't look over the festival menu. Honestly, I quickly opened up the tab when Disney Parks posted about it just to see if the Fruit Loop shake was gonna return, but I didn't actually go through each booth. So I'm gonna head over to the Odyssey and see what they have to offer. Okay, so over at the Citrus Boston, they do have a few items that do look interesting. I don't know if I really want any of this stuff right here, but I will definitely come back because I do want to try that shrimp tempura. I think that looks pretty good. And also, I'm kind of done with sweets for the day after what we had earlier. But the inside of the Odyssey has all Orange Bird stuff, so Figment is gone. But you know what that means? After this, we got the Muppets who are gonna take over the Odyssey. So once Muppet Courtyard goes away, they're moving into the Odyssey, and we're gonna have the pickle shake back again. I just did a bad thing. I just, well, I'll let you see the video. Am I stupid? Yeah. Happy first day of Flower and Garden. Flowers are definitely getting watered now. Yeah, so, I'm now soaked completely, but you know what? It's not gonna ruin our fun at Flower and Garden. I think I'm gonna get something at the Japan booth. They have something called Fushi, which is fruit sushi. I've never had it before. I heard great things. No fish in it because I'm not the biggest fan of fish. Let's go and try that over in Japan. Okay, so I'm in the pouring rain right now. It's actually not as bad right now as it just was like 5 minutes ago. We're gonna try this frushi. I'm just gonna do one bite. I don't really know what's in the frushi. It's just a ton of fruit. I mean, it tastes pretty fresh. I don't know if the outside is rice. It has the same consistency of rice. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's try the next one, the orange one. I taste pineapple on that one. And finally, this one. I'm gonna assume that's strawberry. That was really good. Not 650 good. The flavor was great. I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5. So during the last festival of the Arts, the Communicore Hall area was completely transformed into a Disney on Broadway exhibit. Now I'm gonna head into Communicore right now and see what they did for Festival of the Arts because this is the first time Flower and Garden is happening while Communicore is open. So hopefully it's much better than a community center. I'm actually shocked that they actually pulled it off. There's no merchant here. The other festivals had merchandise inside here. Not at all. This is like a mix of the last festival with having all different booths around so you can learn more about flower and garden. They also have the food here. It was really well done, honestly. I am actually extremely impressed with Communicore Hall, and I might actually say I think it is my favorite Communicore Hall for the 3 festivals so far. I think they did a great job. Now we're heading to the Butterfly Garden because I loved this thing 2 years ago. It was so fun.
It's a good day to do it because it's not super hot.
We have one singular butterfly.
It's a monarch though.
We're gonna have to come back to the festival because we have a lot more butterflies coming soon. I think the rain made all the butterflies go away, so we're going to come back when it's really sunny out, and after all of them hatch out of their cocoon to see a lot of butterflies like we did see 2 years ago. Outside the Honey Bistro, they were giving out these bee hats. They're really trying to promote their booth, so it worked. I'm gonna go. It worked because I'm now going to stand in line to get this cauliflower. There's some cauliflower at the place that I work at All Star Music, and it's so good. I want to try this one. It is a honey glazed cauliflower. So we got the cauliflower, and I also ended up getting the peach cobbler because I really enjoyed this one from 2 years ago. So I'm kind of confused about this cauliflower. It is purple and green. I have never seen cauliflower like this. I thought it was white. I'm intrigued, so let's go and try this.
Festival of the Arts.
The flavor's really good. I do prefer the one at my job though.
Ooh. Intermission food court win.
Come down to All Star Music. We have Parmesan crusted cauliflower. It is so good. I did not get paid to say that, by the way.
I don't speak for the...
I don't speak for the brand or the company. Rice is kind of cold, and then there is like a puree at the bottom. I don't know what it is.
Carrot.
Oh, there we go. Carrot. I don't know if this was supposed to be a warm dish, but it is pretty cold. I honestly am going to give it like a 2.5 or 3 out of 5.
Ooh. Oh, I thought out of 10. I was like...
No. Also, it is kind of odd that we have grapes mixed with cauliflower. It is a weird combination.
The chicken's better here than at most stores.
And now let's try this peach cobbler. Kind of expensive for $5. I feel like with the Fruit Loop shake, you got a lot more.
Ooh.
It's good, but like, it's like ice cream in a cup. I gotta wait for it to melt, except it's not sunny out, so it's really good though.
It'll melt.
Like a 4 out of 5. So I ended up going to Trowel and Trellis, which their entire menu looks pretty good. And I ended up getting their farmhouse meatball. Now this is the first item of the day that counts under the Garden Graze. Now if you get 5 items, you basically get a free item. Well, it's not really free because you have to buy 5 items. So we'll have to do this throughout the festival. So we got to get 4 more items. Then we're going to get a free treat. And hopefully it's better than the free thing that we've got for the last 2 festivals. Because honestly, they haven't really been worth it compared to things that we've got years ago. So let's go and try this and hopefully it's good. Okay, so this is actually a impossible meat, so it's not, of course, real meat. Let's go and try this. I don't know what the outside is. It's a pita, but of course it's a plant-based thing, so it tastes a little bit off. It's not bad, though. We got a lot of vegetable flavors in there. I don't mind the impossible meat. It's not terrible. Of course, I would prefer if it was real, but overall, this isn't a bad thing. I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. So just found out this is a lentil bread. It's not terrible, but yeah, overall, yeah, like a 3.5. It is kind of expensive, $6, and I ate that in like 4 or 5 bites. It was a pretty small thing. Also, I was talking about the Garden Graze menu. When you pick up one of these booklets at the front of the park or at all the food booths, you go to the very last page, it has this. Every time that you get an item, they stamp it, and then here are all of the items. I will, of course, be getting more of these items throughout the festival. We'll not be doing that today, though. Honestly, the next vlog is going to be great. It's going to be my birthday vlog, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll be at EPCOT drinking around the world. There's a little tease, and I will be trying some more items in that video. Honestly, I don't really know what other items I'm going to get off of this menu. I'm sure as the festival goes on, we'll be able to easily fill up this one. Maybe I'll get 2 of something, because you can even get the same item twice. Okay, we're heading into the Citrus Blossom, because I'm going to try that shrimp I was talking about earlier. So I ended up getting the shrimp tempura. I'm not going to really move it too much. I don't want it to fall off this plate. And then I also got the lumpia, which is the second item that's gonna count under the garden graze. I don't think I've ever had lumpia before, so I'm excited to try it. I'm gonna start off with the lumpia first and then the shrimp. And it comes with a dipping sauce, and also there is like some veggies underneath it, like a mix of some cut veggies. It's kind of similar to like a mini spring roll, I would say. I don't love the sauce it's dipped in, so let me try it without it. I like it better without the sauce. Honestly, I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 out of 5. It's not negative nor positive. And now let's try this shrimp. They give us 5 pieces of this, and there's some sesame seeds on top. Let's dip it in. Oh, it's a thick one. That's a thick sauce. That's really good shrimp tempura. I'm gonna give the shrimp tempura like a 4 out of 5. Honestly, I feel like I was a little bit harsh on the lumpia. I think it was the sauce that really didn't make me like that dish. So I'm gonna move my rating from a 2.5 to a 3.5 because the sauce just wasn't it. But on its own, it wasn't bad. But it was Impossible Meat. And I would say the meatball was better at the last food. So I would suggest that if you were looking for a Impossible dish. I feel like we ate quite a lot. So how about we do the ride that incorporates all of Flower and Garden, the best ride in EPCOT, Living with the Land. And I'm wearing the perfect shirt too. So, even another reason why we should ride it, and it's probably a walk-on because no one appreciates it like I appreciate Living with the Land. How long of a wait is it? It's a walk-on! And as we walk to Living with the Land, there is Garden Grill, which is an amazing restaurant. You should go and watch my video that I made on it. Oh man, so happy to be back. And our Uber has arrived. I see something in the distance. Oh, how far I'll go. Where is it? There it is. Moana's boat.
Do they have the cockamora?
I don't know. Oh yeah, there are some coconuts right there.
They don't have. Why didn't they paint the cockamora?
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume everything's gonna be Moana themed because we have some leis over here. The Christmas lights live on. Bring them back, Disney.
Coming from the vegetable garden.
The veggies that you're gonna eat during the festival.
Veggie fruit.
Veggie, oh, the veggie fruit song, R.I.P. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! I gotta get a picture of my phone. I'll just write it again. We'll write it again, but that's so cool. My favorite Disney animated movie. And they even have Rapunzel's frying pan out here, or it's just probably because cooking, but I'm gonna assume it's Rapunzel's. Never mind, it definitely is because there's Flynn's satchel right there, and you can see the son of Corona. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting Tangled to be on Living with the Land. That just makes the ride so much better. Not as many decorations though for Flower and Garden. I wonder if they're gonna add more, but yeah, Tangled and Living in the Land, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Just feel the grass, the dirt, just like how I dreamed they'd be. And then, of course, she has flowers in her hair. I was literally shocked. I was like, oh, Moana makes sense. Because, you know, Moana is like everywhere for Flower and Garden because they're promoting Moana too. But then I saw Tangled and I was just like, what? What? Oh, let me know what your favorite Disney princess movie is in the comments. Like mine. It's Tangled. I already told you guys. Rapunzel's my girl. And I'm with some friends and they want to ride Soarin' because it's a 15-minute wait. I'm not a fan of Soarin' really. I think it's one of my biggest hot takes is I think it's a boring ride, but I'll do it for them. Well, this is the worst seat I've ever had. I'm literally on the very bottom row at the very end. This is my favorite smell. I want this Bath & Body Works candle. R.I.P. to the Leaning Tower of France. It actually looks normal even at the worst seat. And now, let's go back to EPCOT. Oh my god. Where's my Fountain of Nations? I miss you.
No Figment Topiary.
No Figment Topiary there. Hidden Mickey, bam. Still my biggest Disney hot take is Soarin' is a mediocre ride. I guess I gotta come back on my birthday after I took around the world. Maybe I'll like it a little bit better. So I ended up going into Connections to go and check out all of the merchandise for the festival. And I'll put in a clip right now of all of the new merchandise that you can get for Flower and Garden Festival. Now personally, I think some of it looks really, really good. A lot of Orange Bird stuff. So if you like the Orange Bird and you like the color orange, then there is a lot of merch you may want at this festival. Well, I came to the front to see if the topiaries would light up, but it looks like because it's the first day there's some malfunctions where Maui's fishhook is just not lighting up right now. So we'll have to come back another day so we could see what it looks like in action. So EPCOT closes in 1 hour, so I think I'm gonna head out of the park just because I got a lot of stuff done today, and this is a festival that lasts almost 3 months, so we're gonna have a lot more time to come back, do some more stuff. So let's go hop over to the boardwalk and end the video. Before I do wanna put a little montage in of all of the topiaries that I saw all across EPCOT today that I didn't really have a place to put in this vlog. Also, when I was in the UK pavilion, it gave a little backstory about how topiaries came to be in Disney. So if you wanna pause the screen and read this, it's really interesting. And here's a montage of all of the topiaries, and at the very end, I will reveal which one is my favorite.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
But the greatest topiary of 2025, it's Phineas and Ferb. I can't believe they brought him back. I am literally like the biggest Phineas and Ferb fan, so. And well, with all of that being said, guys, I'm going to be ending today's video. Thank you so very much for watching until the very, very end. Also, I just want to say, you may have been noticing recently, not as many YouTube videos. I have been trying to do more TikTok and Reels. I'm sure if you follow me on YouTube, which if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Then you also see in the shorts that I've been posting. It just helps out the algorithm more, and the YouTube videos, even though I love making vlogs, just doesn't really hit the page like the TikToks do. So make sure you have those notifications on and are engaging, commenting, and liking. With all that, it really helps me out. And make sure you guys stay tuned because the next vlog is going to be insane. It's going to be my birthday, my 23rd birthday, and we're going to be going to Hollywood Studios. I'm going to EPCOT to drink around the world. That's going to be fun. And then we're going to end my night over here at the boardwalk at the best place on property. Where is it? There it is. It's Atlantic Dance Hall. The greatest place. If you've never been there, if you're over 21, you gotta come here. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Guys, we don't need dance hall. The real dance hall is right here in EPCOT. It's your boy. Splash Mountain reference.